Hello viewers, welcome you all again in my channel Individual Creations. Today we know the stages of the psychosexual development given by the Freud. So let's start. Freud also said that about the stages of the psychosexual development. He also said that when a child also infancy level, after the children, and then is the adolescence period, and then the adulthood. So every stages from the infancy to the adulthood, every stages has the sexual need is very important for him. So in infancy he want to the get satisfaction from sexually, from he grasping anything, and he want to the thumb sucking, and as well as when you grow up in the children, then that times you know about the society, and that times he also fulfill the sexual need from the society, as well as when go to the next level or the adolescence level, on that times is called the puberty, and that times he also fulfill their sexual need from the opposite sex, as well as he also want to gratification and fulfill their desire from the society or from to the others. So in this year, the when they also fulfill their sexual needs, it is called the erogenous zones. When an individual or the child want to be fulfill is the physical need, and that times he want to get many kinds of the path, and it is called so the erogenous zone. So in this year, the human being or the individual want to the sexually satisfaction from this erogenous zones. So on the base of the erogenous zones, the Freud also classified the stages of the psychosexual development, and he also classified about the 5 steps of the psychosexual development. So there first is the oral, anal, phallic, latency, and the genetic. So there are the 5 stages of most important for the psychosexual development. So we know separately those types of the psychosexual stages. So number 1 is the oral stage, is also begun from the 0 and till to 1 years. So number 1 is the oral stage. This is the oral. We can say that this what's oral, when a child is also be born in the society or born in a family, that times he want to be fulfill his sexual needs. That times he want to be fulfill his the sexual needs, and that times he also sucking his own body parts, as well as he also sucking everything and every kinds of the object, and he puts on his mouth. And that is the reason Freud also said that it is also created because he want to be fulfill his the sexual needs. So in this year want to be satisfy his sexual need by the sucking, as well as when he has to eat the breast milk, that times he also desire his the sexual need. That Freud also said about this. Thus when the child is feeding a breast milk, that times he also desire to fulfill his the sexual need. So we know about the clearly about the oral stage. Next we know about the anal stage. This anal stage also begin from the 1 years to 3 years. Anal is the most important stages of the psychosexual development. So in these stages, the Freud also focused that this is the toilet training stage, and in this year when child also get remove their toilets, and that times he also gets satisfactions of their toilet from the anal portions, and they also be the satisfied from those parts of the anal stage. Freud also said that it is the sexual need satisfaction, and in these parts also he fulfills the fulfill desire of the sexual needs. It's called the libido part of the anal stage. Next we know about the phallic stage, also began from the 3 years and till to 6 years. So in this year the also be clarified in the 2 parts. One is the Oedipus complex and another is the Electra complex. So we know clearly about the Oedipus and the Electra complex. Freud also said about the phallic stage. He also said when a baby boy also be attached to his mother, that times the father is the tribal of this baby, and this baby boy also is think about this, that times the son also be attachment from his the mother, and it is called the Oedipus complex. And it is, and Freud also said that in this part of the phallic stage, Freud also said that on the Oedipus complex, this that times the all desire and all fulfill need also the boy fulfill from his the mother, and he also said that the all sexual desire also fulfill by this mother. So this is called the Oedipus complex. And as well the Electra complex is when a baby girl also be attracted to his father, and that time she also think that his mother is a triangle between this baby girl and the father. So it is called the Electra complex. Next we know about the latency. It's also begin from the 6 years until to the puberty. So in this year, latency period is just so much important for the every human beings, and that times he also very much attached from the society, and he also fulfills the sexual need from the society, and as well as he also makes partner of the opposite sex, like boy also makes a female friend, and they are also make the opposite sex friend, and that in this puberty level they also fulfill their sexual need from the opposite sex. In these times the people also very much greedy, and this is the time for the very much they are greedy, because their ego and the super ego so much work properly. So in this year the ego is in this year the id is work so much highly, and as well as the individual or the boy or the girl don't take any kinds of the barrier from the parents or from the society. He also broken the all kinds of the barriers. So ego is the always the balancing systems in the personality, and always the super ego do his work. So in this puberty level, or that is latency level, is so much important for given by the Freud psychosexual developmental stage. Next we know the last stage of the genital stage, the genital stage. This is the also this is also begun from the puberty to the adulthood. So this is the genital stage. He also fulfills the sexual desire from the society from the opposite sex. At the end of the age, the boy and the girl also be settled, and they want to be a partner for their sexual need, and they always a stability on their sexuality. So those are the stages which is given by the Freud, and those stages are very very important for educational psychology. So those types of the oral, anal, phallic, latency and genital stage so much important for the psychosexual development. So class, today we know about the stages of the psychosexual development clearly. Next day we know about the another topic of the psychology. So class, today I end this session here, and next day I will come here with a new topic. So take care, bye.